Hi, this is Michelle with Mindful Mandalas. This is the class that I'm going to teach you how to make this one, which you can change to do with these colors if you'd like. The only difference is that these are smaller here, and they're a little bit more bolder on this one. So let's get started. Let's do this. There too. And there we go. So we're going to start with the orange first. I'm going to make our center dot, and it is the most important dot, and one of the reasons that I think it's the most important dot is because it represents the painter, the artist, represents you. and we're painting your universe. You're gonna paint your universe. I'm gonna put a little bit more paint on that. So when I get that bubble in the middle, generally flat, makes a better surface when it dries out. There we go. That's the word I'm looking for. And we will do green around it. Gold around it, in it, when we get to the end. So I am looking for, the white, this white tool. And it is, I've discovered that this small end fits perfectly around the circle that this makes. So let's see how that goes. And we are going to do that in yellow. And I like to start with north and south, and I leave just a little bit of room, because if they, the two colors were to run into each other, it would just not be as neat. So we're gonna do it this way: north, south, east. East. And we're gonna dip and dot most of the time here on this project. It's okay. So now we're going to go right in between the two. Again, in between the two. Feel free to turn your canvas whenever you want to. In between the two. Dip and dot. So now I'm going to put one in between all of those. The best way to get them. Oh no, I think I'm going to do two. One, two. Let's see. Let me get you right in there so you can see what's going on. Let's see how this goes right here. And we just want to kiss the canvas. have a very hard time making the same painting exactly the same. Something changes up for me. So let's see how we go with this, and we'll check it out at the end. So let's do purple. And I can check my size by putting a tool on top of it. This is not the right size. This one? Where is that? Oh, no. Oh, there we go. Okay. So we're going to go over to the purple. And these are new to me, and they open a little differently than the other ones I've had. So you just push together to kind of break that seal, and then you can gently pop it open. Okay. So I'm going to go out here and start. And I'm going to go north, south, east, west, It's interesting. I have to take that one off. Yep, take that off. So this is a great opportunity to see how to fix a mistake before it gets too dry. So these I lined up just on this circle, and these three are below that circle. So we're gonna get rid of them the best we can. So you take a Q-tip and you dip it in water. And I always have those at my desk because you just never know what's going to happen. Okay. So there's one more. I kind of put some pressure on that to get that up. And I again put pressure on it to get it off with the dry side of the Q-tip. So then we're gonna go on that line, not under that line. Okay. So I think that the spacing is different on this one, so I am going to just keep going around. Okay. Darn. Well, when it rains, it pours, you know. I made that one, so I used the wrong tool. Look the same. That's why I grabbed it. So don't get discouraged if you make a mistake or use the wrong size tool. You know, go ahead and fix that. And I included Q-tips in your kit so that you can go ahead and do this. maybe stop and go get some water and some Q-tips so you have it. Okay. Okay, there we go. All right. Try again. Here we go. I have a Lazy Susan under this, but it is covered with paint. So I thought I would do it on top of a placemat that I use sometimes to hold things steady. That's why you can see some paint on it. So when you turn, you want to be really careful that the where you started is probably not dry yet. So to keep your hand off of that side, I do rest this on the canvas, but I try not to touch down over here. So like I was saying earlier, mandalas represent our universe, and my opinion only is that there's so many different mandalas because there's so many human beings and souls on this earth, and I think it's just endless. So they're all a little bit different. I'm going to try and squeeze this in here and see what happens. Okay, not happy with that, but we'll go. All right, so then we're going to do orange circles with this one. Yep. Orange circles are next. And I'm going to use the purple rod. You can see there's some paint left over. I've been busy this month. Maybe, just maybe, this will be lost in the beauty of the rest of it. We'll see. Okay. So I'm trying to go between two dots and place it just above. Let's see how we do. I'm going to do this one. And then I'm going to go back and do that one. And it just tends to line up better. So I'm going to go over a spot, over to this one. And I hold my breath sometimes. And back to this one. Back to this one. Okay. So I'm going to go back in here later and add some gold. And I love to paint on black. One of my other thoughts about mandalas is that we all have both sides, the light and the darkness within us, and the black represents the darkness in us, and it's a part of us, and we need to honor that as well as the light within us. And for me, I add the light by adding the colors onto the black surface, and I don't know, it really makes a lot of sense for me. All right. So we're actually going to cover up these orange circles with some yellow, but there'll be this tint of orange just underneath, and it gives a pretty cool effect. Take your time and okay. So we're gonna have to let that orange dry, and then we are going to do purple. I'm going to do purple, and we're going to do what we just did again in purple, but I'm going to bring it out just a little bit further than I did those two. Yeah, so I'm going to bring it out. I'm going to bring it out. Do that. I'm going to put it right on these cross lines first, I think. So I looked back and I saw that maybe these were not as big as the first one. I'm going to fix that one. Like, I am going to fix that one. Okay, so let's just fix that really quick. Okay. My hand just shook a little bit, and, so I'm gonna clean that up. Okay, I'll let that dry for a minute and talk to you about what we're gonna do next. We're going to do what's called walking the dots, and it starts at the top center dot and then gradually goes down to the bottom. Okay, and we're gonna count so many and we're gonna stop. So we're gonna do yellow. So I'm going to take, am I gonna use this? No, I'm gonna use this. I'm gonna use your green stylus, and on the bigger side, as opposed to this little side, on this big side, and we are going to put top center dots. Oh, I changed that. I'm gonna use, where's the, okay, we are gonna use that one. Okay, what color are we doing? Yellow. So top center dots are where walking the dots starts. So we're gonna put one dot at the top of each of them right on the line. Let's go back and fix this one a little bit. All right. Now, we're going to walk the dots here first. And we're going to count, and that will probably be a number on each side, hopefully. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to do 5. Because I want to put a gold dot down there. So let's do 5. And if you count in your head or count out loud, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're walking the dots will look great. If you don't count and you're just going to when the paint runs out, it won't be as symmetrical. So ready, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this isn't a point to rush. This is a great meditative place to be, is walking the dots. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I did 5 over here, and I definitely want to do 5 over here. And don't rush it. See how nicely, oh, I can't see how nicely they end up just about the same spot. And that counting is important. And every so often, wipe off your tool. Just find a fiber in there from paper towel I just cleaned it off with. Every so once in a while, clean your tool off so that you can clean off any built up paint. There we go. I don't see it now. 2, 3, 4, 5. I have in the past found my hand, the motion of my hand to be easier coming down or going up. So if your hand feels better going in a different direction than I'm going, do what feels good. And I catch my breath a lot, or hold my breath a lot. Because I want those dots to come out as great as I can get them. One more. Okay, so we are going to do, now that we did those walking the dots, we're going to do this big petal right here. We're going to do 3 rows, and they're going to be bigger than the dots we just did down here. And we'll get a lot of practice in on walking the dots. So first we're going to put the blue, the purple on, sorry, I had the blue tool. And we're going to do, one, where are we going to do it? Okay, we're going to do it. We're going to do here. I'm going to go down to almost, there we go. Because I want to be able to make sure I can fit 3 rows in there. We're going to go just about there. Skipping one, doing one. Oh, no, I put it in the wrong place. Skip one. Okay, so there's where the rule happened. And then we're going to do a yellow walking the dots, an orange walking the dots, and a gold walking the dots. So we're going to do yellow. And we are... what are we going to use? Oh, there we go. Perfect. Put this little yellow dot at the top because we're doing yellow first. So there's that. Or top center dots. Top center dot. 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 Okay. We're going to use the fat side of the green tool. Wait a minute. Where is the blue tool? I really like that one. Okay, so I found my blue tool. And we're going to walk the dots with this one. From here. Oh, it still has a little fiber from these baby wipes that I use to clean them off. They clean the tools off so well. So let's see. Six. Six is the number. Six. So I go all the way to the all the right sides first, and then I go back and I do all the left sides. You can do all the left sides first if you want to. Six. It works so well this way. Well, that one only made 5, but that's okay. It's okay. It still looks good. I'm happy with it. So sometimes that happens. You get one less or one more. So let's try this going this way. Oh, that's interesting. There we go. That's 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, so now we're going to do the orange. So we need to put an orange top center dot. And we're using the smallest stylus for these, all of them, all 3 of them. We're going to use the smallest, smallest clear rod. Smallest clear rod to make the top center dots. Ooh, it's a little bit too far away, but we'll make it work. Oh no, I'm gonna leave that open. Okay, back to walking the dots. Let's see. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8's okay. The reason I say that is it has more paint on it at the end than it does when it's 8. Perfect, 7. That's what I want. Go the other way now. Let's get rid of excess paint. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now stop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I just wanted to stop on that line on that one. Okay. Now we're going to do the gold one. So we need to do the gold top center dot first. We're using the same the smallest clear rod. We've used that for all of these center top dots. Usually I vary them in size from smaller to largest, but this is a really good one for beginning. Okay, so now we are going to use the green stylus, they're called. These are called the stylus. There's a couple more of them in your package. And we're going to use the green, the large side of the green stylus. Let's see, how is this going to be? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1. Ooh. Pretty certain this is all multi-surface paint, and it's giving me that stringiness. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So now we are going to go back the other way. One, 2, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, 8. That's okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1. Oh no, that didn't work. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. So I'm going to do this last walking the dots here, and I will be back shortly, and we will do the swooshes. And let's see, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, good. Okay, so we'll be back, and we're gonna do these swooshes right here in just a minute. Okay, so now we're going to do swooshes in this area, and we're going to start with purple. I'm going to push these away from me. Let's see how that goes. Ready? Start up here. In one motion, bring it down. Okay? We're just a little bit past that second one. Just a little bit past that. Start here and in one movement go down to there. Okay? And then you should check out my video on swooshes. There's a little curve at the end that gives the point. So you want to start here and go down and then curve up. Start here, straight down and curve up. Start here, go down and curve up. Start here, curve down and go up. Okay, so and we're going to do yellow. I'm going to use the blue stylus, the bigger end, and we're going to go just down. There's like a bulb on that swoosh, and you go just down below it to there we go. So just below it down to there. I think these may not be, well, let's just, oh, see, and I already made a mistake. All right, I'm doing orange instead of yellow next, but it's all gonna come together because these colors all work together. If you want to do yellow next, you can do yellow next. Remember I said at the beginning, it doesn't always come out the same, but they're beautiful. When I teach classes in person and I'm trying to teach a particular pattern, nobody's really ever comes out the same as anybody else's. And I think that's just okay. Okay, so now we're going to do the yellow. But I'm pretty sure everything is going to work out just the way it's supposed to. So let's see. Yellow. I think I'm going to use the white stylus and the bigger end. So. A little bit of curve on that one. A little bit of curve on that one. A little curve. These really look very cute. Okay, and the last is going to be a small swoosh of gold. Here's a small side of the white stylus to do a little swoosh of gold. So I'm going to let this dry, and then I'm going to come back and clean it off, the guide marks. And I think that I need to put something in here, maybe fill in some of this space. We'll see what ends up in there. And, you know, use your imagination. And I'll be back after I get this all cleaned off. Welcome back. I just wanted to take a minute and say thank you for joining me on this tutorial. I want to show you how each time I do this, it turns out a little bit different. So this is the one we did today. And there's a lot of negative space, but I really like negative space. I think it can have its own beauty. So this is today's. This was the first one I did. And this was the second one I did. And I love each and every one of them. So make it your own. Hopefully this lesson has helped you to decide where you want to go with your painting. And until next time, keep being kind to each other.